Remember when Lindsey Graham couldn't stop saying jackass? It was when Donald Trump was running for president.
You know, run for president, but don't be the world's biggest jackass.
What's the reaction you're getting to calling him jackass now repeatedly?
A lot of people are, are offended. That jackasses are offended. So all I can say is that, I've had it. Come on, I've had it.
Lindsey Graham was telling the truth about the jackass thing, but he wasn't telling the truth when he said, I've had it. In fact, Lindsey Graham was ready to take a lot more from the jackass. It turns out the jackass phase was just something Lindsey Graham had to go through on his way to worshiping Donald Trump and humiliating himself in the process, because before Lindsey Graham became a Trump worshiper, he said things like this.
He's a race-baiting, xenophobic, religious bigot. He doesn't represent my party. He doesn't represent the values that the men and women who wear the uniform are fighting for. He's an opportunist. He's not fit to be president of the United States. I don't think he has the temperament or judgment to be commander-in-chief. I think he's a kook. I think he's crazy. I think he's unfit for office.
And here's what Lindsey Graham had to say about Donald Trump tonight.
I'm all in. To the extent that I can help this president, I will.
So Lindsey Graham effortlessly goes from I've had it with Donald Trump to I'm all in with Donald Trump. Lindsey Graham goes from he's a race-baiting, xenophobic, religious bigot, not fit to be president of the United States, I think he's a kook, I think he's crazy, to I'm all in. So who's the world's biggest jackass now? Today, Lindsey Graham met with the president, who he said is crazy and not fit to be president of the United States. And according to Lindsey Graham, he gave the president some advice about how to handle the now multiple investigations into the president's activities. A Bloomberg report says Graham said he told Trump to, quote, listen to his lawyers, fight back appropriately, but just keep your head down and keep doing your job, challenge them to fix problems. President Clinton was a pretty good model. Clinton kept his focus on being president. So now, Clinton was a pretty good model when he was under investigation. It turns out, if you're patient, Lindsey Graham will refute just about everything Lindsey Graham has ever said. As a member of the House Judiciary Committee at the time, Lindsey Graham served as one of the prosecutors in the Senate impeachment trial of President Bill Clinton. This is what he said the standard should be for removing a president from office.
So the point I'm trying to make is you don't even have to be convicted of a crime to lose your job in this constitutional republic. If this body determines that your conduct as a public official is clearly out of bounds in your role, thank God you did that. Because impeachment is not about punishment. Impeachment is about cleansing the office. Impeachment is about restoring honor and integrity to the office.
Unfortunately for Lindsey Graham, there is no Senate process for restoring the honor and integrity of Lindsey Graham. That's tonight's Last Word. The 11th Hour with Brian Williams starts now.